Hi there, Year 8 students. This video is going to scaffold task 4. But before we do that, this is where you should be up to. So if you went with option 1, you should have completed your paragraph on the suggested scale, or if you went with option 2, you should have completed your paragraph on your scale and provided adequate working of how you came up with it mathematically. Now, if you could pull up your task sheet either using OneNote or Canvas, and I'd like you to go to the task overview. Now, if we go back to the beginning, task 4 looks at design specifications. If you can scroll down to task 4, there are 2 parts to this task. The first part is finding the perimeter circumference of your skateboard. You'll be looking at what it actually is in real life and how you have used the appropriate scale, and you'll obviously need to show working there. Bearing in mind that a skateboard is a composite shape and how you would calculate the perimeter circumference of that. The second part is where you're going to be looking at the area within the different colours of your skateboard decal design. You're going to look at the area of each of the shapes, the total area of the design. You're going to look at the cost of each colour, and you're also going to be adding a layer of clear varnish to your skateboard decal, and you'll come up with a final figure of how much it is going to cost. In class tomorrow, I'm going to give you a suggested template on how you would actually set this up. So please don't start doing any of the work now. If you scroll down to the criteria sheet, we're looking at task 4. To get an A, you need to get the area correct and the perimeter of your skateboard within that. And we also have complex shapes in there if you were looking at the A standard, or the simple shapes if you were looking at a B, C, or D, or E. So our criteria here sits in the task 4, so make sure you peruse that carefully. And I'd like you to do one last thing before we finish up. If you go to the Math Work Unit 2 tab, looking at assessment, pull up the task 4 document, and I want you to answer these 2 things for me tomorrow. I want you to have a think about how you'd calculate the perimeter of the skateboard. I want you to think about how you would use scale. Remember, a skateboard is a composite shape, so I want you to bring along some ideas as to how you would mathematically tackle that. And I also want you to take some time at home to revise the area formulas that are in your design. So you're not searching for formulas in class. Make sure you have all the formulas you need for class tomorrow. You can put this information in your OneNote, on a Word doc, or in your math book, but please be prepared for task 4. Okay, again, do not complete task 4. I will give you a suggested template in class, but I'd like you to look at those 2 things before we get together again. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. Otherwise, I'll see you in class. Thank you very much.